Harness Central today comes to you from the Hamilton offices of Jim Carr, owner of Breeders' Crown winner, Big Jim. Jim, before the race last week, you and I spoke, and one of the interesting things I thought was you have a unique attitude. If the horse won and you got the $300,000 check, or he lost, it wasn't going to change your life, and life would go on, certainly. It wasn't a matter of life and death. But now you've got the check, now you've got the trophy and whatnot. How do you feel about it all now?
Well, I still feel the same way, you know. I mean, we'll just go on and race in the next race, and whatever happens, happens, you know. I'm quite sure that he'll end up going to stud someplace. Myron Bell had said that he's definitely going to stud. It's just a question of where and how much, right, is what he said. And I respect his opinion. You know, the horse has done everything perfect for us other than one little miscue in a race, and that was, I strongly believe, due to weather conditions, you know.
Another unique thing about your situation is that we see so much multiple ownership in the game today. I mean, it just dominates. You're a bit of an old horse. You're an independent. You've got no partners, other than your wife, Darlene, I guess. And I guess that must be by choice.
Yes. I could have sold part of this horse numerous times. I like to be on my own. I'll live with the decision I make, and you know, I'll profit from the decision I make. You know, I just don't want to deal with other people saying I should be doing this and doing that. And you know, like I would have had numerous problems, people with Phil Houdon, and you know, I support Phil. He's drove him perfectly, and you know. I even got questions at the Breeders' Crown why I was using them, you know. But
and there is a bit of a funny story. We won't name the guilty party here, but tell us just what transpired.
Well, one of the owners of a horse in the Breeders' Crown told me I had the best 2-year-old pacing colt in North America, but he had one question for me, and that I had to get it out of him, and he said, why Houdon? When you could have anybody in North America driving that colt. And I said, I like Phil. He's brought me back a horse after every race. He hasn't used him to his, you know, completely, and he just went fast enough to win. And then after he won the race, I found that owner, and I says, that's why I use Houdon. And even later on the night, I found Phil and found that owner again and introduced him to Phil and told him, I said, next time you send a horse to Canada, get this guy to drive. He's a top-notch driver.
All right. Another interesting component is you picked out the horse, paid $35,000 for him, and your trainer, Friday Dean, did have a look at him and so forth. But you must wonder, in the wake of that race, how did it come that you were able to get him when you and I both know 20 other guys who could easily have taken him home as well? And it's almost a case of fate.
Well, anybody could have bought him, is right. He was in a price range that a lot of people could afford, syndicates especially. But as an individual owner, that's the price that I wanted to go with. The highest was $35,000. I was looking somewhere between 20 and 35, and you know, I like Big Towner. You know, I had a Big Towner colt before, and Bold Pink. One of my nicknames is Pinky, and you know, just a lot of little things, and you know,
real science.
Yeah, real science. Yeah, and Friday looked at him and said, "Don't go over 25 on him." But you know, yeah, he's all right conformation wise. Friday didn't even know I bought him. He was gone somewhere else, and I told him I bought that colt. He said, "I thought you said not to go over 25." I says, "Friday, you know, I like the colt, so I went 35, and my Big Towner colt I paid 35 for. There's just coincidence things."
So no Lexington, obviously, but aiming for the Governor's Cup.
Right. We didn't stake him to any out-of-town races other than the Breeders' Crown. We kept him local because the costs are astronomical to stake, number one, and number two, the trucking and everything else, and he'll be staked a little bit different as a 3-year-old.
Right. And after the Governor's Cup, you'll head for Florida with Friday?
Yeah, he's going to go to Florida. I mean,
to the Penske Training Center again.
Yeah, he'll be at Southern Oaks, the Penske Training Center. And the horse will finish second trained there too. So Shady Shark Hanover trains out of there. So it's a nice facility. I'll send him down there and bring him back, hopefully with another colt and my filly.
And obviously you're not buying in Lexington, so back to Harrisburg again to replenish.
I probably would have gone to Lexington, but my mother-in-law passed away last week, and the funeral's this week. So it's kind of hard, to go to Lexington. Ben Wallace is calling me because I know he was going down there, and he knew I wanted to go down. But I'll go to Harrisburg. I had luck at Harrisburg, and I am a little bit superstitious.
No kidding.
I bought with John Pentland a horse in London, a cheap filly at the end of the sale that was small, the same as my Royal Majesty. That filly I bought is small. It's earned, I think, $55,000 now. So I'm doing everything the same, and I'll go and I'll be looking at Hanover Farms yearlings. I like the way they deal, and I'll go back to where I was, lucky.
Well, congratulations on a great win, and hey, it's not over yet, so good days ahead.
Oh yeah, I think he's got a great future as a racehorse. He has great attitude, and if you saw him in that winner's circle for almost, I guess, a good 20 minutes, he never moved. He was a real bugger at the beginning, but he's turned out to be a great horse, manners-wise and everything else.
Well, congratulations, and thanks for giving us some time.
Thank you.
This is Harold Howe with Jim Carr giving you the Harness Racing Edge.